unsettles my political opponents is I refuse to be their puppet. I have no love for Assad or Gaddafi or any dictator. I just hate al-Qaeda. I hate that we have leaders who cozy up to Islamist extremists, minimizing them to so-called rebels. As Jake Sullivan said to Hillary Clinton, quote, al-Qaeda is on our side in Syria. Well, Syria is now controlled by an al-Qaeda offshoot, HTS, led by an Islamist jihadist who danced in the streets on 9/11 and who was responsible for the killing of many American service members. Democrat senators in the past resorted to anti-Christian bigotry against some of President Trump's judicial nominees like Amy Coney Barrett and Brian Boucher. I condemn those actions as a Democrat in Congress at the time, as religious bigotry must be thoroughly condemned by all of us, no matter the religion. Unfortunately, there are some Democrat senators who still don't understand the principle of freedom of religion and Article 6 of the Constitution. Quote, no religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust under the United States. Unfortunately, they're once again using the religious bigotry card, but this time trying to foment religious bigotry against Hindus and Hinduism. If anyone is sincerely interested in knowing more about my own personal spiritual path of Hinduism, I welcome you to go to my account on X, where I'll share more on this topic.
Ever see anyone held accountable for this incredible lie on the American people?
I will do all that I can, and we have whistleblowers, actually, Maria, coming forward now after we release these documents, because there are people who were around, who were working within the intelligence community at this time, who were so disgusted by what happened. We're starting to see some of them come out of the woodwork here, because they too, like you and I and the American people, want to see justice delivered.
Well, well, well. How's everybody doing today, tonight, wherever you may be? Hope you're doing fantastic. If you'll notice that all the Democrats now are all of a sudden infatuated with Epstein. Now, I want the real story to come out with Epstein. Trust me, I do. But it's a little suspicious to me that none of the left is covering this information. And these are all the people who was telling you about Russian collusion. Now they have people who are now, the Democrats are upset because Tulsi has released these files. They say she needs to stop. She says she got some more files coming. And the Democrats are saying now she must be stopped with bringing out these files. Hold on a minute. First, you didn't want Epstein files out. Now you want Epstein files out. You said it was Russian collusion. You wanted to get to the bottom of Russian collusion because the Russians interfered with and hacked the DNC's server. Do you realize that today the FBI never examined the so-called hacked server? To this day, they never done it. They took the words of the people that the DNC, technically Hillary Clinton, hired, and they just took their word. Because when you listen to this next clip, he's going to tell you about a bipartisan. There's no such damn thing as a bipartisan. Anytime the Republicans and the Democrats agree, you're going to get screwed. So whenever you tell me about bipartisan, they always give me that such and such was on the bipartisan. I don't care, because I don't trust them either. I don't give a damn if it's Marco Rubio. He was on the bipartisan talking about the Russians interfered. Buying a couple of ads for Facebook is not a good strategy for interfering with the election. We had concrete evidence that China interfered. You didn't want to look at that. We had people running ballots back and forth through the machines. You didn't want to look at that. But I have this fella here. He seems really upset. He's a Democrat, so that means he's a piece of trash. He's a communist. Listen to how upset he is because Tulsi is releasing information, and she's saying she's going to release even more information. Now, we're going to have more interview because she was on the Sunday broadcast with Maria. We're going to do that. It was a better job. She did a whole lot better job she did than Dan Bongino and Cash Patel. Never thought I would see a person who was technically a Democrat. If I'm not mistaken, Tulsi actually voted to impeach Donald Trump the first time, which was a joke. Here she is. She gives the same interview with Maria that Dan Bongino and Kash Patel gave, and you're more impressed with her than you are, quote, tough guys, Dan Bongino and Kash Patel. But listen to this exchange. This Democrat is really upset, and he said he wants to stop these vicious lies by Tulsi. What do you mean vicious lies? This is a document she's releasing.
House, and I don't know who it is. My guess is it's maybe the Treasury Secretary, is saying, and this is a very difficult thing to say to a person like Donald Trump, that if you fire the Fed chair, either illegally, which they're happy to do, or because you trump up some baloney-like charge associated with a renovation of the headquarters, there is going to be...
Why are they renovating the headquarters anyway? We're in debt. Screw their headquarters. Meet online for all we do. I don't care what you do. The Fed shouldn't be spending no more damn money for some new building. They ain't doing their damn job anyway.
Be a massive market reaction because you cannot lie to the capital markets. We saw this the day after Liberation Day, before we all were familiarized with the taco trade. The day after Liberation Day, the stock and the bond markets took a nosedive. So my guess is that somebody...
You people have been wrong about every damn thing with the economy.
He's saying to the president, because he doesn't care if he follows the law or not, and the law is very clear that he can't...
A Democrat is talking about following the law.
Fire the Fed chair, but somebody is saying to the president, the economic instability that gets caught...
This is not the clip. I'm trying to let him get to the other part, but he was running his mouth. I might want to check his computer for some child porn. He looks like he may be investing in a little child porn now. Oh, by the way, I had sent out an APB for Clever. I moderated Clever. I found her on the Lost and Found. I had to drag her back in here. She going her hiatus. So I got the police department to go pick her up and bring her back in here so she can get the commentating here. So she's back with us because she was on the Lost and Found, and I had to go get her, and I drug her back in and said, "Girl, what you doing?" She said she was on a hiatus. She was divorcing herself from politics. I said, "No, you're not."
Paused when the cornerstone of the global economy and...
Quick break and continue our conversation on a variety of topics we need to bring up with you on the other side of it. Stay with us.
Here's what I wanted to talk. I should have queued it up.
Welcome back to Face the Nation. We are continuing our conversation now with Connecticut Congressman Jim Himes, who is...
Jim Himes, you're trash. And we know you're trash because the whole time Joe Biden was in there, Jim Himes, is Jim Himes telling me that he actually thought that Joe Biden was fit to be president? This is how you can tell who's honest and who's not honest. None of the Democrats ever said anything about Joe Biden, even though a blind man could see his cognitive decline. Now all of them pleading the fifth. If you said, because every first, remember, Joe Biden was sharper than ever. I can't keep up with it. Now it's time to talk about how competent and how proud you was of his administration. Now nobody wants to talk. See, everybody's good as going on these interviews. Try to put him under oath and make him say the same thing. Like the stuff he's about to say, he won't go under oath and say this stuff. Let him be sworn in and see if he'll talk like this.
The ranking member on the Intelligence Committee. Congressman, I want to pick up on that topic. Just statement.
Now, she's supposed to be a journalist. She's always getting destroyed. But notice what she does. She sets up and tries to help defend him, and she gives the whole scenario on how to defend him. And then she leads him in and says, we don't understand what Tulsi could be possibly looking for.
Of fact here, a bipartisan Senate Intelligence Committee investigation.
Anytime somebody tell me bipartisan, I tell them to go jump in a lake. The government is no such thing as checks and balances and bipartisan any damn way. If it was a such thing as bipartisan and checks and balances, damn it, we wouldn't be $37 trillion in debt. The hell is you talking about? Where's the checks and balances at? And all this time, China has been ripping us off. They weren't made to stop ripping us off until Donald Trump got in there. The border's been open the whole time. So don't give me that right there. I'm glad Marco Rubio and some of the others are doing a good job right now. But I ain't gonna forget that Marco Rubio was once voting as the Gang of Eight with Lindsey Graham. So stop it. You're not impressing me by telling me bipartisan, because I don't trust none of the SOBs.
Found that the U.S. intelligence community's assessment of Russian interference in the 2016 election was correct. They deemed it to be so on a bipartisan.
So forget the bipartisan. See, this is what I like to do. She says bipartisan. When this fraud comes up, he gonna say the same thing. Answer me this question, Batman. Show me the evidence. Not no bipartisan bullcrap. Show me concrete evidence. Release the documents that they have proof. Now, I'm not talking about buying some freaking ads on Facebook. That's ridiculous. Show me concrete evidence where the Russians did anything, because you have not even investigated the damn server that Hillary had in the restroom. And why is Hillary not being charged with mishandling of classified information, deleting classified information, and being so careless to put a damn server in the restroom? Since you want to talk about you got integrity.
Partisan basis. I'm saying that because today and yesterday, the director of the intelligence community, Tulsi Gabbard, has said that she is referring for prosecution former American officials she accused of treasonous conspiracy, a years-long coup against President Trump.
Watch how upset this bedwetter gonna get. He's really upset.
Because they assessed Russia had tried to influence the election. This is weeks after the CIA director issued a report critiquing the tradecraft that went into that 2016 assessment. Is there any legal basis for?
Did you hear her question? It ain't even a question. She's a defense attorney for the left. Because I'm gonna tell you again how it works. I want you to remember this. If you don't remember nothing else I'm telling you, I want you really to remember this. Whenever the so-called information get leaks, you see these breaking stories. The CIA, the FBI, the intel community, the deep state goes over to these reporters that they're really good friends with. They got their number on speed dial and everything. They'll feed them a story, give them some half-truths, and then they'll wait. Then the fake media goes, types up the story, reports the story, and then somebody from the intel community says, look, the Washington Post is reporting this. The New York Times is reporting this. They gave them the damn story. This is a well-known fact. Don't you ever forget this. The intel community feeds information to the damn reporters, alleged reporters, let them do a story, and then they'll sort that the story was printed in the Washington Post. The story was in the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal. They gave them the damn story. Everything about these people, they've been exposed. Don't ever believe most of these stories is the deep state is feeding them information and turn around and cite the information that they fed to them, because the phony reporters go and report the information. That's what this heifer right here is doing right now.
Any kind of prosecution here?
None. Absolutely none, Margaret. What you saw from the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, was not just a lie, but a very dangerous lie, because when you start throwing around language...
He says a lie. Well, the question you need to ask yourself, were they not reporting that the Russians was not involved until after Donald Trump won in 2016? So he can say it's a lie. She don't even correct him, because the documents show, we've been showing them to you. I'm gonna let, matter of fact, I'm gonna bring Tulsi up again. We're gonna explain some of this again. The documents show, not what she said, the documents show that the intel community, Barack Obama's administration, was saying that the Russians didn't hack into anything. The cybersecurity person who was in the Obama administration said there was no reason to believe that the Russians was colluding with Donald Trump or any of this stuff was going on. The Russians didn't have anything to do with helping Donald Trump, but soon as after he won, Russian collusion all started. That is a fact. See, this bedwetter is going to ignore this fact, and this heifer who's interviewing him ain't going to bring up the fact.
Like sedition and treason, somebody's going to get hurt. Now, you pointed out that the Senate...
Somebody always getting hurt. It's always us. It's by the time some of y'all get hurt then.
Committee, then led by Marco Rubio, a Republican and now Secretary...
What do I care? Because you put Marco Rubio's name in there. All of a sudden, I was supposed to say, okay, then. Like Marco Rubio's never been wrong. He's been wrong a bunch.
State found unanimously that Russia meddled in the election to try to assist Donald Trump. John Durham, special counsel appointed by Donald Trump, investigated this.
That's another. I want you to pay attention to that. John Durham never subpoenaed James Comey, Peter Strzok, Andrew McCabe, Lisa Page. He didn't interview any of these people. They declined, and he wouldn't even subpoena them. He had subpoena in power. John Durham needs to be investigated because John Durham had subpoena power, but he never subpoenaed James Comey. How are you not going to subpoena James Comey, Andrew McCabe, Peter Strzok, and Lisa Page? How was it a real investigation by John Durham? I got a clip of him saying he never interviewed any of them because they wouldn't come in. But he could have subpoenaed them, but he refused to do it because he's a coward. The whole thing was a sham. He wasted money and time pretending like he was investigating, and the main people he never even interviewed.
Found that the Senate report was correct.
But see, if I know this, that means she got to know that she has a whole team of people. They don't want to know. They're willfully stupid.
Now, what Tulsi is doing, it's a little sleight of hand, but it's worth focusing on. She is saying that the Intelligence Committee early on said that the Russians could not use cyber tools to mess with the voting infrastructure, the machines that tally our votes. And that was true then, and it is true now. Though the Russians tried to break into a couple of states, election technical.
How do we know it was actually the Russians who did it? Because we haven't seen any proof. It could have been the Democrats pretending to be Russians. It could have been the intel community pretending to be Russians, because it won't be the first time that they were pretending to be something. Just like on January the 6th, there was FBI agent was planted in the crowd pretending to be, or informants was planted in the crowd pretending to be Trump supporters. This is 101 with the deep state, the way they do things. They'll come up with a false narrative, a false story, or get somebody to go on the internet and post some stories that says, see, it's the Russians. I don't have any proof it was the Russians, and I'm damn sure not going to take his word. And nobody else from the bipartisan committee am I going to take their word.
Infrastructure, they didn't do it. But it is well known and well established that the Russians hacked into the DNC.
He keeps saying it's well established. Why don't you ask him for what evidence do you have that is well established? Because it was well established the whole time that Joe Biden hadn't had no cognitive decline. It was well established that the border was secure under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Don't tell me it's well documented. Show me the proof.
And undertook any number of other influence operations, including buying reams of Facebook ads.
So you really think that the Russians, if they're going to hack into something, they're going to buy some ads? That's the way they did it? If buying ads do it, Mark Zuckerberg should be arrested then, because he's a spy. He spent, how much was it, $400 million? What are you talking about? That ain't the definition. Buying some Facebook ads is not interfering with the election, fool.
To discredit Hillary Clinton.
Nobody needs to discredit Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton is discrediting Hillary Clinton. She had a server in her restroom. What person of her caliber used to be the first lady? She was at the State Department. She don't know no better than to put the damn server in the restroom, acting like she got some damn integrity or something. Hillary is one of the most dirty politicians that you've ever seen. Now he wants to act like we're supposed to believe what Hillary says or her people says. The FBI took Hillary's word because they never even got the server so they can actually look at it. I don't think they wanted to look at it because they knew they was lying.
That is not in contention, right? And what is horrifying about this whole lie out of Gabbard is, number one, it puts people at risk.
Screw you and your risk.
And right now, the mouth breathers on MAGA.
He called us the mouth breathers. This bedwetter, sit down in T-tier, call us some mouth breathers. That's a pretty good comeback. I'm going to have to use that, mouth breather.
Online are just going out of their minds based on a lie. And number two, the intelligence.
He didn't give no facts. See, I like when these little bitty soy boys, they get all worked up, but they don't give any facts. Now, watch when I play Tulsi Gabbard. she's going to give you facts. He hadn't gave this woman not one fact. She's letting him rant on and on, not stopping him. If anybody was from the Trump administration was talking right now, she'll be constantly interrupting him. Now, we play Pam Bundy. I mean, not Pam Bundy. Tulsi Gabbard. This is an indictment on Pam Bundy. Because as I said, and I'm going to keep saying it, if Pam Bundy does not indict anybody from the deep state, I'm never voting again. I'm just going to do politics and cover it and talk trash about her. Because don't tell me somebody's going to do something when we have all this information when they were locking up people for walking inside the damn Capitol Hill. These people have lied on the oath and broke every law they have. Don't tell me your vote means anything if nobody's going to get prosecuted.
Community is full of very, very good people who do their jobs every single day.
And it's full of a very, very bad people.
And now they're watching their leader do something that each and every one of them knows is
use a lie because the whistleblowers are giving her the information. You damn piece of trash. Let's investigate this bedwetter. Okay, I didn't have enough of that bedwetter. Let me bring in Tulsi because I got to get this bedwetter off my screen before I have a convulsion fit or something. Matter of fact, you remember when Donald Trump was on 60 Minutes? Let me play a little clip first. He was on 60 Minutes, and Leslie Stalls told him it was oh my God, come on. Nobody interfered.
Walk out of a store, and he's walking with an ice cream. And the question the media asked him, what kind of ice cream? What flavor ice cream do you
see, he's right. Just think about that. Joe Biden is the president, and they're asking the president what kind of damn ice cream he's eating. Like they smush the ice cream in his face. Tell me about what kind of ice cream he's eating. Who cares? Chocolate chip. This is how ridiculous the media has become. Asking what kind of damn ice cream he eats.
Yeah. And he's in the midst of a scandal.
He's not.
And he's taking.
Look at Leslie Snow. She's such a fraud. She called herself a journalist. I bet you your grandkids are being embarrassed of you. He's not in a scandal. Don't say that about Joe Biden. He's such a wonderful human being. I dare you slander Joe Biden. Leslie Snow knew his man was shot. She didn't say anything about it. She's such a fake. Like to drop off the top of a building on her head.
Of course he is, Leslie.
Come on.
No, come on.
Of course he is. It's the biggest, second biggest scandal.
So,
the biggest scandal was when they spied on my campaign.
Listen.
They spied on my campaign.
There's no real evidence of that.
She says there's no real evidence. In other words, get out of here. There's no real evidence. You're making that up. Come on, Mr. Trump.
Of course there is. It's all over the place. Leslie,
Sir,
they spied on my campaign and they got caught.
Can I say something? You know, this is 60 Minutes.
Yeah, 60 Minutes who got sued. The same 60 Minutes who he won the lawsuit on after you did this story too.
And we can't put on things we can't verify.
You won't put it on because it's bad for Biden.
We can't.
Of course, she says it's not verified. You don't want to verify because the only information y'all report is when the deep state passes you some information and tell you what's true. Just like the 51 folks, John Brennan just signed off on that. We told you about that the other day. Yeah, well, you wouldn't even sign it. Oh, yeah, I'll sign off on that. Did you look at the computer? No, I don't need to look at it. Whatever you say, just put my name on that blank check.
Put on things we can't verify.
Leslie, they
use a lie.
Spied on my campaign.
Well, we can't verify
It's been totally verified.
No.
She said, no, it's not been verified. I dare you say such a thing. It has not been verified. No. Oh, no, we can't put that on because we only report the truth on 60 Minutes. Why were y'all sued? Y'all just had to pay the man a bunch of money because y'all literally took Kamala Harris. She did such a lousy job. She's such a lousy candidate. These people are so damn dishonest. Just think about this. Kamala Harris was so bad in answering questions that they actually was cutting one of her answers, putting it with this question they asked. That's how bad she was. And they got the nerve, she got the nerve to be acting like they got integrity. It's kind of like James Comey pretending to have integrity. Barack Obama pretending to have integrity. Before we go on, I want to thank Irma, Y-R-M-A. Irma just hit us up for a sponsorship. God bless you, Irma. Thank you so much. Irma says, blessings, Doc, or blessings back to you, Miss Irma. And thank you for all your support. Now, I want to bring in Tulsi because We're going to be stopping and going. But I do want to remember John Durham. This is why I said John Durham should be investigated too. And I mean that. I'm not just saying that. Because there's a clip of John Durham saying that he didn't interview any of these people. Why didn't you subpoena them? He did not even subpoena. Where's John? Let me see. I got the one with John Durham. Did not subpoena anybody. Did I have that one? Oh, man. John Durham. What did I label it as? He admits that none of these people would get interviewed. Well, you didn't call them, did you? Did you subpoena them, John? No, I didn't really subpoena them. I didn't want to really hurt their feelings. That's technically what he's saying.
Let me make it clear that it is as disappointing, perhaps more disappointing to me and my colleagues, that these people would not agree to be interviewed.
Subpoena.
You know, some of them had a lot to say publicly, but they refused to be interviewed by our folks.
Why you didn't subpoena them? See, you need to ask yourself that question. They didn't have a choice if he was subpoenaed. Why didn't he subpoena them? Because John Durham is one of them. You didn't subpoena nobody, and you could have subpoenaed them. So I don't want to hear they didn't get an interview. It's like asking a criminal, would you like to testify? Would you like to come in and get some questions? Because we got a videotape of you murdering people. No, I don't feel like it today. I'm not up to it. No, catch me another time. But let's listen to Tulsi.
Joining me now is the woman herself, the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. Director, thanks very much for being here this morning.
Good morning, Maria. Thank you.
What was the most damning thing that you learned after looking through all of these declassified documents?
Maria, the implications of this are frankly nothing short of historic. Over 100 documents that we released on Friday really detail and provide evidence of how this treasonous conspiracy was directed by President Obama just weeks before he was due to leave office, after President Trump had already gotten elected. This is not a Democrat or Republican issue.
Listen closely to what she's saying. They want to keep acting like this. This is documented evidence on what she's saying. And I'm glad she had the nerve, the conjunctions to go ahead and put this out there. Seems like to me she got more courage than Pam Bundy, Cash Patel, and Dan Bongino all put together.
This is an issue that is so serious it should concern every single American, because it has to do with the integrity of our democratic republic. What we saw occur here, as the documents we released detailed, was that we had a sitting president of the United States and his cabinet and leadership team, quite frankly, who were not happy with the fact that President Trump had won the election, that the American people had chosen Donald J. Trump to be the next president, commander-in-chief of the United States. And so they decided that they would do everything possible to try to undermine his ability to do what voters tasked President Trump to do. So creating this piece of manufactured intelligence that claims that Russia had helped Donald Trump get elected contradicted every other assessment that had been made previously in the months leading up to the election that said exactly the opposite, that Russia had neither the intent nor the capability to try to, quote unquote, hack the United States election for the president.
See, remember that bad weather we just got through playing? He was acting like this was a foregone conclusion. They're hacked in there. They haven't showed you, to this day, they haven't showed you any evidence. That's going with the quote, bipartisans taking their word. Well, I don't take their damn word. I don't trust the bipartisans. I don't give a damn if Marco Rubio was on that damn committee. Marco Rubio also was with the Gang of 8 when he was trying to get all these damn illegals in there. That's why I'm actually shocked he's doing a good job now. Because Marco Rubio, okay, Marco Rubio. I don't give a damn if Marco Rubio was on there. Anybody who's telling me that the Russians was hacking, let me see the information. Show me the evidence. Nobody has shown you evidence. The FBI has never even looked at the server that was supposedly hacked. To this day, your FBI has never looked at it. If you had broke the law and you had said something like this, the FBI would have took that damn server from you and investigated. But they didn't want the information. They already knew they was lying.
Of the United States. So the effect of what President Obama and his senior national security team did was subvert the will of the American people, undermining our democratic republic.
I can give Maria this credit. I wasn't a big fan of Maria, but I can give Maria this credit because she kept asking Tulsi. She wouldn't let off the hook. She says, is anyone going to be prosecuted? See, that's the question. The Sean Hannitys and the Clay and Buck, all of them, they don't never ask these kind of questions. They want to get them on there and grandstand. Ask them, is anybody going to be prosecuted? I can give Maria this credit right here because I don't get this from none of them. Jesse Waters, I don't hear none of them asking that question. What the American people really want to know, especially those from the MAGA crowd, they want to know if people are going to be prosecuted. That's what we are upset about. We want some damn body prosecuted because they've been saying for the longest, nobody is above the law. And if you're going to keep letting them get off the hook, that means somebody is above the law.
And enacting what would be essentially a years-long coup against President Trump, who was duly elected by the American people.
Yeah. I want to go back to something Devin Nunes said, which is exactly what you're saying right now. And he said, after all of our investigation, we found that there was no intelligence. There was no intelligence actually indicating that Trump colluded with Russia. And
did you see what Maria just said? Now, the interview you just saw with this fraud, this Democrat acting like he was outraged about bipartisan. Show me the information. There ain't no damn information that the Russians did any damn thing, technically speaking. Nothing. There's no information to prove that whatsoever. They concocted this because they was upset because Donald Trump won the damn election. Somebody need to be prosecuted.
What happened? Because there was a presidential daily briefing that was presented to President Obama every day. And every day it said the same thing. We have no evidence of collusion. We have no evidence that Russia did.
So after Donald Trump won, all of a sudden they said, we don't care what it is. Let's get together and concoct and make believe that there are some evidence. And we're going to hold it from the newly duly elected president, and we're going to try to destroy him. FBI, the NSA, Joe Biden was in on the meetings too, even though he probably didn't know what the hell was going on. All these intel communities, including the sausage hider himself, Barack Obama, all was in on this. Now he's pretending, because I'm going to play a clip of him acting like 8 days after this comes down, he's pretending like he don't even know anything.
This with Donald Trump. So what happened? How did they actually get the public to believe, and half the public believed, that actually Trump did collude?
Well, this is the thing, Maria, when you look at the assessments that were made, not just by one element of the intelligence community, but in my role as the Director of National Intelligence, I oversee 18 different intelligence community elements. And in the months leading up to the November 2016 election, the intelligence community agreed that there was no intelligence that reflected that Russia was trying to hack the election.
Stop right there. Now, I'm going to come back to this, but I'm going to play Obama now. Because Obama, this is 8 days after Barack Obama they already told Barack Obama, the Russians didn't do anything. Barack Obama knew this. As a matter of fact, it was December 16, 2016, 8 days after Obama received the report that Russia had no effect on the outcome. He said, we need to have a meeting because we're going to trump up some stuff. And now we caught them with their hand in the cookie jar so they can cry all day long that nobody knows anything. We're just making up stuff now. Because I want to play Barack Obama's, his statement. But first, I'd like to thank Miss Kimberly. She says that I am her anchor person and she trusts my reporting because she knows I'm going to attack all of them, Republicans or Democrats. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for either one of them. Some of the Republicans are still mad at me right now because I got in on Pam Bundy and Donald Trump by trying to snowball me for Jeffrey Epstein. And we still ain't got the real story. Just yesterday, I told you point blank that there were one bank account of Jeffrey Epstein, that there were 4,725 direct wire transfer to a bank account by Jeffrey Epstein. But we don't know who was transferring money because we already know none of these people said they ever did business with Jeffrey Epstein. So why were they paying him? Since he's already rich, they're just giving him money because he's just such a nice guy. He has such good company. We just giving him 4,725 different transactions. Now, some of them may have been the same person, but I bet you it's about 1,000 or so folks, because some was probably repeat clients just sending him money. What was the money for? But let's bring in Barack before we finish with Tulsi. We're going to come back to Tulsi, but I want to bring in Barack pretending to play dumb. Everybody think he's smart. Out of all people, if you just give me a choice of worst person I want locked up the baddest, it's Barack Obama, because it'll shut up all these damn Barack Obama flunkies. That piece of trash right there acting like he's so damn innocent and smart.
Just because of the hacking?
I'm going to let all the political pundits in this town have a long discussion about what happened in the election. It was a fascinating election.
See, he's upset right now because Donald Trump won. And you remember he went on one of these late night shows, a bunch of them getting canceled now. And he says that he made a joke that Donald Trump would never be president. He said that on different occasions. See, now he's eating crow and he's upset. Hillary's somewhere crying because she wouldn't even come out after she lost. Because what they were saying is that all the cheating we did and this SOB still won. Well, he said we got to concoct something else to sabotage him because he's going to find out all the dirt we were doing.
I'm sure there are going to be a lot of books written about it. We will provide evidence that we can safely provide.
He's going to provide evidence that they can safely provide. Don't forget what Tulsi said. They were concocting a story to pretend like the Russians had hacked and tried to help Donald Trump with Russian collusion. It's all concocted. While he's doing this interview, he's already know this is what they're going to do. But he's in the interview. He's upset about because Hillary lost. Now he's pretending like y'all gonna write what you want to, but we're gonna release what we can release. Bunch of politic BS. This piece of trash has no soul.
That does not compromise sources and methods. But
I'm sick of that phrase too. Christopher Wray used to love that. Doesn't compromise our sources and methods. The sources and methods is blackmailing people, destroying people's lives, you piece of trash, you.
But I'll be honest with you, when you're talking about cybersecurity, a lot of it is classified and we're not going to provide it because...
What do you mean it's not? Is the cybersecurity person, one of the main people on this particular story, they won't release his name. He says that he's one of the main guys who did the report. The Christopher Steele dossier, which is technically the Hillary Clinton dossier, she paid for it, fed the information, even with Igor, the Russian spy who was working for the FBI. These folk, the cybersecurity guy says none of that was even in there. He said they came back later on and doctored the doctrine. He said he happened to get a glimpse at it. He said that wasn't even the real report. So when you're talking about sources and methods, that means that we're going to keep it classified because we don't want you to know how bad we've been effing up stuff and screwing the American people.
The way we catch folks is by knowing certain things about them that...
The way we catch folks. Well, we caught folks, your folks. And folks is the one who needs to be caught. And speaking of folks, this piece of trash right here on the screen is the folks we need to catch.
They may not want us to know, and if we're going to monitor this stuff effectively going forward, we don't want them to know that we know.
Can you believe it? I've never heard somebody say less using a bunch of words. He ain't saying nothing. All this is a bunch of talk because he's upset. He knows what they're about to try to do. This is in 2016, December. And he wants us to believe that it's all these methods and stuff. Quit lying. Why isn't Hillary being prosecuted? Because she should have never put the server in the restroom in the first damn place. And Barack Obama was communicating with Hillary on an unsecure server. The president of the United States and the state, at the State Department, head of the State Department, was communicating on an unsecure server, probably using alias and everything else, and anybody can hack into it, probably talking about Benghazi or something. We never got an investigation on that. What the hell was she talking about? She deleted 30,000 emails or so, used some software to try to scrub it, took a hammer to one of her devices, and James Comey gets on the TV and say no reasonable person would prosecute Hillary. No unreasonable person would prosecute Hillary. Any reasonable person would.
So this is one of those situations where, unless the American people genuinely think that the professionals in the CIA, the FBI, our entire intelligence infrastructure, many of whom, by the way, served in previous administrations.
Don't give me that bull crap. See, this is what they're trying to, this is how they trick a lot of people. You damn right. I'm saying the FBI, the CIA, all you bastards are dirty. That's what I'm saying. I don't trust none of you, including the ones currently in office. I don't trust none of you. So he think about, they served in the previous administration and they served in this right here. So these are good people. I'm sick of this crap. Every time somebody says somebody was in the military or somebody was in the FBI, you can't criticize these SOBs, but I'm going to criticize them. I don't trust none of them. I don't trust Cash Patel. I don't trust Pam Bundy. I don't trust Dan Bongino, and I damn sure didn't trust anybody in the Obama administration. Hell is you talking about? Tell me about who in the previous administration. I don't trust the previous administration. I don't trust George Bush. I don't trust none of them.
And who are Republicans.
I hate 99% of all Republicans. What is that supposed to mean to me? Because you said they're Republican. They're trash, just like you and your mammy's trash.
Are less trustworthy than the Russians.
You damn right. I'll trust the Russians before I trust you SOBs. You damn right I would. Because y'all done did a whole lot worse to us than the damn Russians did to us.
Then people should pay.
He don't even know what to say. Why are you taking so long? Spit it out, damn it.
Pay attention to what our intelligence agencies say.
We don't trust the intelligence agencies. They lied too many damn times. We didn't call them uncategorically. Like James Clapper says, oh, we don't intentionally spy on anybody.
Worry about more than anything is the degree to which, because of the fierceness of the partisan battle, you've started to see certain folks in.
And what gets me though is that all these reporters who's normally hostile when they're talking to Donald Trump, look how they just let him ramble. Nobody really ever challenges him because they will kick him out of there immediately. You better be lucky I was never allowed in one of them damn. I said it's a bunch of bulls. Bull. You ain't saying nothing. You just flapping your lips, but you ain't saying nothing.
And the Republican Party and Republican voters suddenly finding a government and individuals who stand contrary to
Have you ever seen somebody talk this long and not say nothing?
everything that we stand for as.
You was a communist piece of trash. You was a community organizer. I mean, technically, your mama is a communist. Your grandparents was communists. You hung around communists. Now I'm supposed to believe what you say?
Being okay because that's how much we dislike Democrats.
This ain't got nothing to do. I dislike all you SOBs in office. It ain't many of y'all I ever liked. Because none of y'all ever get held accountable for the crimes you commit. If any of you had did insider trading, like all of these politicians, they are Republicans and Democrats both do insider trading. Barack Obama didn't even have a valid birth certificate. We don't know nothing about. We don't know no more about Barack Obama today than we knew in 2004. You can't say that about no other candidate. We don't trust the other candidates. The other candidate, I mean, John McCain was trash. Mitt Romney was trash. George Bush was trash. But at least we know who in the hell they are and where the hell they came from. We don't even know where this piece of trash came from. We don't even have a birth certificate on him. His college is sealed up. We can go look at the other one's college, what they did in college. We know Bill Clinton used to smoke dope and look like a hippie in college. We know George Bush was flunking out of college, getting drunk until he was like 35 years old. We don't know nothing about this piece of trash, though. They had everything on him. this Manchurian candidate, and we letting this freaking sissy illegal president lecture us.
I mean, think about it. Some of the people who historically have been very critical of me for engaging with the Russians and having conversations with them also endorsed the president-elect, even as he was saying that we should stop sanctioning Russia and being tough on them and work together with them.
You said the same damn thing. I remember it like it was yesterday. I forgot the fellow name from Russia, but he was sitting there. You said, after the election, I have more political wiggle room or capital, and we can work together. Hillary Clinton was selling uranium to the damn Russians. Bill Clinton took $500,000 for one speech. Stop it. Hunter Biden got about $4 million from the former mayor's wife in Russia. You guys weren't thinking about no damn Russia until Donald Trump won the election. Then all of a sudden you manufacture some Russian stuff. You SOBs have been working with the Russians all this time. Not until Donald Trump got in there, now the Russians are the bad guys. When you people have been working with the damn Russians the whole damn time, you know, freaking break.
Against our common enemies. It was very complimentary of Mr. Putin personally. Everything that happens in this town, everything that's said.
Nothing would please me more. I almost would give my right arm to get this house locked up. I ain't lying. I can't stand this man.
Is seen through the lens of, does this help or hurt us relative to Democrats?
Let's bring back Tulsi in while he's talking. Let's bring her back up and explain the information.
In favor of either candidate. The evidence showed, the intelligence showed that, again, Russia did not have either the intent nor the capability to be able to impact the outcome of the United States election. So it was very striking when we look back again at the documents that I declassified and released that shows there was a shift in early December, the first week of December. Again, another document was produced by the intelligence community, a president's daily brief that was consistent with every other assessment that was done previously leading up to the election. Russia did not, this is after the election now, did not attempt to affect the outcome.
Stop right there. Thank you for the information, Tulsi. Now, notice what she says. All the daily briefings with the Commander Queer here, none of the daily briefings, none of the intel community, none of them saying Russia had anything to do with it until after Donald Trump won. The only thing changed is Donald Trump won, which they thought he won't win. That's why Hillary was so heartbroken, because the intel community had told her, you got this in the bag. There's no way Donald Trump can win. And he won in 2020 if we do a thorough investigation. If none of these people go to jail, don't tell me anything about voting for another candidate. I don't really care after this. Somebody needs to go to jail. That's all it is to it. I don't want to hear no other excuse behind it. Pam Bundy. Told y'all Pam Bundy was a fraud.
Of the American election. That was never published. Hours before it would have gone into President Obama's President's Daily Brief, it was pulled by a senior level intelligence official saying that they had to pull it because they had received new guidance.
They received new guidance. Don't give that information. We got new guidance. We're going to do a 180, and now the Russians are involved.
The very next day, this meeting was called, a National Security Council meeting, bring together all of the senior leaders of President Obama's cabinet, and the topic that was put forward was a sensitive matter. The tasks that came out of that meeting was coming from President Obama directing the intelligence community, then Obama's ODNI director Clapper, to produce a document, to produce an intelligence assessment that detailed not if, but how Moscow affected the outcome of the election.
Did you hear that? In the bedwetter, there was on the other show with this fake reporter. Your emails show, not what Tulsi says, your emails show that there was a shift after the election, the whole time before then. And then they said, we don't want you to tell us how they, if they did it. We want you to tell how they did. In other words, here's the conclusion we want you to come to. Whatever road you need to do, whatever gymnastics you need to do to get to that point right there. to say that the Russians was involved, damn it, do it. We don't care about lying, special counsel. And see, this is the reason, and the reason I was able to get away with this is because Donald Trump hired Jeff Sessions. Now, you can look at, let me get a picture of Jeff Sessions, because I said I was going to do it the other day. You can look at Jeff Sessions and tell he's not going to do any damn thing. Let me get a picture of Jeff Sessions here. Because he looks just like Granny. They're splitting image of each other. Now, Donald Trump should have knew something right here. Let me show it to you. He should have knew not to hire this fella to be over the DOJ. I mean, look at the resemblance. In his testimony, Jeff Sessions angrily denied ever playing Granny on Beverly Hillbillies. I submit this photo as evidence. Bam. I'm not hiring anybody from my DOJ, a grown freaking man who looks like Granny from the Beverly Hillbillies. That's what Donald Trump does not know how to hire people for the DOJ. He just don't. You need to let somebody else do your hiring when it comes to the DOJ. Because Jeff Sessions, he was scared. Granny probably would have been a better hire for at the DOJ. Because you couldn't have hired a worse candidate. The only one maybe worse than Jeff Sessions is Pam Bundy. Because Jeff Sessions immediately recused himself, and then Rosenthal came in. He was working with the Democrats and started all this. And don't forget, Rosenthal he said he was joking when he said it. He said he would wear a wire to try to record Donald Trump saying something that may implement him. This is the people that Donald Trump hired for the first DOJ. You ain't batting too good on the second turn around either. Then you brought fathead William Barr in, who didn't do anything to stop these people from destroying you. And don't forget that Mike Pompeo was in your administration. You may want to investigate him too, because behind the scenes, I personally believe Mike Pompeo used to be the head of the CIA too, was working against Donald Trump. Jared Kushner, your son-in-law, I don't trust him either. I'm glad he's not in this administration. It's probably why you get more done. But look at Granny from Beverly Hillbillies. You wonder why you didn't get anything done then. That's the reason right there. So let's get back to
Donald Trump to the presidency. This document that they published in January of 2017 was the foundational groundwork that they continued to reference over and over and over again to enact this years-long coup against President Trump.
Now, I know that Devin Nunes came out with the Nunes report and a lot of other reports after that to indicate everything that you're saying. And I guess the worst of the reports, the real evidence, is the reports of most recent, right? The last reports are the worst reports that we're going to see. And I understand that there is more, perhaps, that you are going to come out with next week. And I was told that that's why they raided Mar-a-Lago, that they wanted to find the Trump.
Did you hear that? Woo! Somebody got to go to jail. Damn this. The new evidence that Tulsi is going to put out next week, that's why they're trying to stop him coming out. And that means that Merrick Garland knew about it too. They was raiding because they thought Donald Trump had took documents that implemented Barack Obama and the FBI, what they were doing. So they raided Mar-a-Lago looking for those documents.
Trump-Russia documents that indicated there was absolutely no collusion and that there was no evidence to even start such an investigation. But Trump didn't have it there in Mar-a-Lago, but that's why they raided his house in 2022. Is that correct?
I don't have the details on the specifics of the Mar-a-Lago raid itself. Those are within the possession of the FBI. But
oh, damn. We ain't gonna never get it now. Cash Patel and Dan Bongino got it. You can forget about it now. Damn it. And you have all these so-called podcasters all saying how much they trust Dan Bongino. If you keep telling me you trust Dan Bongino, I don't trust you. Hell is you keep telling me that for? Why you gotta qualify that you trust him? Tell him to come up with some damn information then. I want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Nobody's getting the benefit of the doubt. No one in the Trump administration is getting the benefit of the doubt. Damn it, tell us what we want to hear. Show us the damn information, and somebody needs to get prosecuted. Because now we already know. You can't try to hide it now. Where's Dan Bongino and Cash Patel now? They're probably gonna do another interview and says that, well, there's nothing really to see. There was Russian collusion and Barack Obama never did anything wrong. That's what they'll be saying next. Like it was up there looking like a hostage situation, talking about Epstein killed himself. The tape is going to reprove it. Remember Dan Bongino and Cash Patel said the tape that they was going to release is going to prove everything. Did the tape prove anything? Dan Bongino and Cash Patel with Pam Bundy released the tape. Did it prove anything? Matter of fact, it brought more doubts. So I don't want to hear anything about who Dan Bongino or Cash Patel. They're cowards and they're trash as far as I'm concerned.
There's no question in my mind that this intelligence community assessment that President Obama ordered be published, which contained a manufactured intelligence document. It's worse than even politicization of intelligence. It was manufactured intelligence that sought to achieve President Obama and his team's objective, which was undermining President Trump's presidency and subverting the will of the American people. So yes, next week we will be releasing more detailed information about how exactly this took place and the extent to which this information was sought to be hidden from the American people, hidden from officials who would be in a position to do something about it. And that's really the point here that I think is most important, Maria, and you said it in your opening. Accountability is essential.
Amen.
For the future of our country, for the American people to have any sense of trust in the integrity of our democratic republic. Accountability, action, prosecution, indictments for those who are responsible for.
Did you notice what Tulsi just says? I haven't heard anybody in the Trump administration talking like this. She keeps saying prosecution. She keeps saying indictment, accountability. I didn't hear this from Cash Patel and Dan Bongino. What they kept saying is that we're going to release this information to the public so the public people can see. Same thing Jim Jordan and James Comer has been saying for years. Damn all that releasing stuff. Prosecute some damn body. Sick of this. If the law don't mean anything, why we have all these laws when it comes to the IRS and everything else then? If laws don't mean anything. Why do we have to follow any laws if the elected officials who should be held to a higher standard than we are? They're not being held accountable to any damn thing. I got to show you, I got a lot of respect. I didn't know Tulsi was going to do this greater job, but at least she's actually saying it in the open. They need to be prosecuted. Need to be some accountability. You're not getting that from some of the other people. Now, Tom Homan did say, if you try to defy the law, we'll make sure you get prosecuted. But then again, we got to give them the Pam Bundy. Ain't not going to happen over there. This is what's starting to irritate me. When you got to go through Pam Bundy. Pam Bundy. Esther Bronson just hit us up for a sponsorship. She said, keep up the great work. Well, thank you so much, Miss Esther. And I do appreciate that sponsorship. We plan on keeping it up because if we're going to just let these people keep getting away with it just because they got an R in front of their name or a D in front of their name, or because we really like them, or because some of the people who report want to keep having it. Like Sean Hannity had just about every politician time in and time out. And the only thing he keeps talking about, we need to let the American people know. No, Sean Hannity, tell us who you want to get prosecuted. Jesse Waters, tell her you wants to get prosecuted. Meg Kelly, tell us who you want to get prosecuted. Don't just tell us you want to reveal who it is. We want some prosecution. Not because we want our pound of flesh, it's because they keep breaking the law. And if you have people who keep breaking the law and they're not held accountable, what in the hell is going to happen if they're not held accountable? People must be held accountable because it's turning off people. This is why a lot of people just be done with politics. Say, my vote ain't going to mean anything. Okay, we know the economy is getting better, but the economy was going to be, if you're going to leave these corrupt people in there, eventually the economy is coming down. Everything's going to be destroyed because you have to have justice. A country with no justice is a country that will fall every time. Every country that's been destroyed has been destroyed because of corrupt leadership and people not being held accountable. You have to hold these people accountable.
Trying to steal our democracy is essential for us to make sure that this never happens to our country again.
Yeah, and I want to get to that right now because I've heard talk of a criminal referral. Are you referring this in a criminal matter?
We are referring all of the documents that we have uncovered to the Department of Justice and the FBI for a criminal referral.
Yeah. And do you believe that we will see prosecutions? I mean, our audience wants to know where this story goes from here. Will we ever see anyone held accountable for this incredible lie on the American people?
I will do all that I can, and we have whistleblowers, actually, Maria, coming forward now after we release these documents because there are people who were around, who were working within the intelligence community at this time who were so disgusted by what happened. We're starting to see some of them come out of the woodwork here because they, too, like you and I and the American people, want to see justice delivered. So we're going to provide everything that we have, everything that we will continue to gather to the Department of Justice for that direct intent and that direct purpose. There must be indictments, those responsible, no matter how powerful they are and were at that time, no matter who was involved in creating this treasonous conspiracy against the American people, they all must be held accountable.
So do you expect, just to be...
Now, notice, I can only go let you listen to the Cash Patel, Dan Bongino, Pam Bundy, all the rest of them, including what's his name from the CIA. I don't ever hear any of them talking about people should be prosecuted. As a matter of fact, besides Tom Homan and Tulsi, I haven't heard anybody else talk about being prosecuted. I heard a bunch of smoke and some of the other stuff, but the bottom line is, if you're just going to fire them and they're going to get full benefits once they're fired, they can go work on CNN or MSNBC or CBS or something as an expert. What good is it? They must be held accountable. This is what people don't understand. Talking ain't gonna get it from me. I want people to held accountable. And I gotta give Maria credit because I don't see many of these people on Fox asking this specific question. And Tulsi didn't really dodge the question. She answered the question. Are we gonna see people prosecuted? I'm referring them over for prosecution. That's what she said.
Clear. Do you expect indictments and prosecutions?
I'm not a lawyer. In my view, we have the evidence to be able to move forward and bring about justice, yes, to prosecute and indict those responsible.
But we have Pam Bundy. See, this is the weakest link. You are the weakest link, Pam. If you're not going to prosecute people, see, this is the problem. No offense, but Pam Bundy, you can listen to her. She's not very smart. That's not even an insult. It's just a fact. She never really quotes law. She's the lawyer. She should know more than us. She's been a prosecutor and everything. Why don't she ever quote any laws? She kind of reminds me of Merrick Garland, a female version, a blonde female version of Merrick Garland, because he wasn't very smart either. Jeff Sessions wasn't very smart. We need to have a dumb contest. Who's the dumbest out of Merrick Garland, Jeff Sessions, and Pam Bundy? Who's the dumbest?
And I want to really put a spotlight on who's responsible, because we've talked about the highest levels. Barack Obama, John Brennan, James Clapper.
Yes.
But we also have to look at things like, you just found all of this. Why didn't Durham find it?
Thank you. Bingo. That's what I just said. John Durham spent about 4 years. So why didn't he find it? Because he wasn't looking for it. Got to ask yourself another question. Why did people like William Barr not find any information on none of this right here? Christopher Wray. None of these people, this is people Donald Trump appointed. None of them found anything. So ask yourself that question. The reason you have to be looking for something in order to find something. If you're not looking for something, John Durham needs to be investigated. I mean, I'm not just saying that. He spent 4 years. He never called James Comey, Andrew McCabe, Peter Strzok, or Lisa Page to testify under oath. He said they didn't want to show up. Subpoenaed him. He had subpoenaing power. He never even subpoenaed them. Then he comes here looking like a walrus, showing up for the hearing. These people talk big on TV, but they never came in for an interview. Why you ain't subpoenaed them then? Because he's one of them. That's the problem. We keep getting these rhino Republicans in there, and we keep appointing these people. I told people that William Barr was part of them. I told people that Pam Bundy was one of them. You can go get pictures right now. Matter of fact, I might pull them up. Pam Bundy used to love Jeb Bush because he was the governor of Florida. Pam Bundy loved John McCain. How can you be a real conservative and you so crazy about John McCain and Jeb Bush, Mr. Low Energy? That proves all you need to know. Hell, William Barr worked for Herbert Bush. Herbert Bush is complete trash. Just like his little bitty piece of trash son, W. I wish the guy hit in the head with that shoe when that fella over there threw that shoe at him. That would have did me just fine right there. Bust him beside his head with that shoe. Jeffrey just hit us up for a sponsorship. Do you see this crap, Jeffrey? I don't think they want anybody to go to jail, Jeffrey. What do you think about this, brother? Brother Jeffrey, I said that we need some indictments, brother. That's the only thing. We want to talk about indictments. We don't want to talk about, we don't need to know. You don't even got to tell us nothing until you get ready to indict them. Pam Bundy got so many people she could have indicted already, but to this day, she has not indicted. She's suing. We're going to sue New York. No. We don't want no lawsuits. We want you to prosecute them. Then she get on TV. You're gonna breaking news, Jesse. Breaking news. Somebody did a funny AI clip of Pam Bundy. I don't know if I'll play it. Because it's quite funny with Pam. It actually sums up Pam Bundy. It really does. It sums up. Let me see. Here it is. It's got some couple of profanities in there.
Anyway, I'm going to need everyone to look at this little flashy thingy over here. If anyone is wearing sunglasses, please take them off and just look straight into this flashy thingy, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Oh shit. I forgot to put my sunglasses on. Did I just zap myself? I can't remember shit.
AI is out of control.
I just zapped myself, didn't I? Shit! I'm going to get fired after this.
Somebody did that AI right there. Golly. That sounds like, look at this flashy thing right here. See this flashy thing right here? That's all she does is have these press conferences and say absolutely nothing. Look at this flashy thing over here. See over here? We're going to release breaking news, Jesse. Tomorrow, we're going to release the Epstein file. It's on my desk. Pam is doing a great job. Your favorite president said Pam is doing a great job. She's doing a real good job. Come on in again, Pam, and do another great job. Look at the flashy thing. Oh my God, this AI is out of control. It really is. But it sounds so real, doesn't it? They even got her voice on that one. But see, remember that I think I quoted that today too on that remember that old song? It seemed like Pam Bundy would be singing that old Sinead O'Connor song. It's been 7 years. It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. Remember that? I can go. This says, I can go every night. Do y'all remember that old song? Now, Prince wrote that. You know Prince wrote that, right? 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love. It sounds like Pam Bundy would be singing that. She's singing to the MAGA crowd. Since you took your love away. I go out every night. No, she said, I go out every night and sleep all day. That's what she says. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away, MAGA. Oh, MAGA. MAGA, you took it away from Pam. Listen what she says. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. Oh my God. I can see her wherever I choose. Nothing can take away the blues that Pam is having. Come on, Pam, sing it. Nothing comes back. Sing it, Pam. Nothing comes back to you. She can do whatever she wants now, Pam says. Because y'all ain't treating her right. That's right, Pam says she can do whatever she wants. Because MAGA ain't treating her right. Since you took your love away. Oh, poor Pam. Pam, oh, Pam. Oh, Pam. Look at Pam. She says, look at this flashy thing. Look at this flashy thing. This flashy thing over here. Can you see it? Maybe, Pam, you remember that there was another old song that it wasn't quite like that one, but it was one of the old classics. Some of you may remember. It says, you remember the song? It says, loving you is easy because you're beautiful. Remember that? Well, Pam ain't singing that one because loving you ain't that beautiful because you done screwed up things, Pammy. You done screwed it up. Loving you. Minnie Riperton. She hit that high note. Remember that high note she hit? Loving you is easy cause you're beautiful. And every day for you is easy cause you're beautiful. See, Pam cannot sing that song. No, you can't sing that song. Loving you is not beautiful because you're screwing things up, Pam. Let's get back to Tulsi.
Why didn't Mueller find it? Okay, what about the FISA judges? Because when you...
Wait a minute. Speaking of Bob Mueller, thank you, Marie, for bringing it up. Bob Mueller needs to be investigated and prosecuted too because he destroyed evidence. He destroyed text messages of Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. There's no telling what was on there. He needs to be prosecuted with his mule-faced self.
Look at this seditious conspiracy aimed at overthrowing the U.S. government and an elected president. You have to consider also the black robes. You've got to look at the FISA judges.
Yes. I like the way you're talking now. I love the way you're talking. Unfortunately, Pam Bundy's going to have to get fired because she's going to say, look at this flashy thing. Look at this flashy thing. That's all she knows, the flashy thing.
How about the fact that the judge who gave a slap on the wrist to Kevin Kleinsmith, who was the FBI agent who lied on an official document about Carter.
Did you remember that? That's the one. That Klein fella should have been prosecuted. And this is one of the ones that John Durham brought in the charge. They didn't even, the judge needs to be investigated. All these judges, if nobody gets locked up, don't tell me any damn thing about voting. Because the judge who actually was letting these people off, the FISA court judges. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to have to look that up. Isn't Lindsey Graham on one of the FISA courts for some reason? I thought I read that somewhere. I'm going to have to look that up. Don't quote me. But it's got something to do with Lindsey Graham with FISA courts. I can't remember. I like to slap him.
Page, who was spied on for a year. That judge is Judge James Boasberg.
The same judge that was trying to destroy Donald Trump by telling him he couldn't deport these people. He let all these other people off the hook. That bastard needs to be investigated. He needs to be stripped of his license too and taken off the court.
He's still at his desk, and he's still trying to stop Donald Trump's agenda. So what about the broader
Come on now, preach, girl.
group of people that are also involved?
Maria, this is of such historic consequence that it cannot be limited to one or two or three different people. You just outlined the implications and the effects of what actually occurred, and I think you're really putting into a clear picture what we are referring to when we refer to the deep state. It is very far-reaching. These are people who are intent on undermining the will of the American people and trying to ultimately put themselves above our democracy. And this is why it's so important that we continue down this path. We continue to stay very focused. I question the same things that you're asking here. I don't know how it is. Yes, I put my team on this. We've been working on this over the last few months. I've been in this role as Director of National Intelligence for just about 6 months. I don't know what excuse there is.
I see what you said, Clever, about my singing now. Hold on a minute now. Clever tells Kimberly, Doc is not faking, that's how he sings. Yeah, I know. I'm the one who taught Luther Vandross how to sing. Because Luther was still practicing, and I was teaching him right before he passed away. I said, boy, you ain't singing good enough, Luther. You need to sing like me. And Clever had the nerve to tell me one time is that I got an unforgettable voice, like a backhand compliment or something like that. Think I forgot about that one, don't you? Miss Pamela White, the cousin of Vanna White, she said she's gonna change her name. Pamela White said she's gonna change her name. No, don't change your name. Says she's gonna change her name. Because you know, whenever somebody has a name that's familiar, I always throw something else in there. She says she's changing her name now. Well, thank you for that sponsorship, Miss Pamela White. Yeah, see, all of this stuff that we're seeing, it's about time for somebody. Somebody needs to. I'm waiting. I'm proud of Tulsi. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm proud of Tulsi. I'm really proud of it. See, I like to give people credit. If Pam was doing her job, I'll be giving her credit too. I don't want to criticize these people, but isn't that what we're supposed to do? We don't supposed to be kissing her behind. We're supposed to be holding them to be accountable, don't we? Somebody needs to be accountable for this. And I'm anxious to get some accountability. I'm sorry if I just can't be a cheerleader. I want some accountability going on. Don't you want accountability? Don't you want some kind of damn accountability? Because I do. You promised us you was going to do something, and all I want you to do is do what you promised us you was going to do. Please do what you told us you was going to do. That's all we're asking for. Isn't that all we're asking for? We don't want any people prosecuted who hasn't broken the law. No, that's not what we want. We're not like the Democrats. We don't want anybody prosecuted unless they broke the law. But we don't want anybody getting off who actually broke the law. Isn't that a godly aspect of who we are as people, as we the people? Ronald, Mr. Ronald, is it Cates? C-A-T-E-S. Ronald, thank you so much for that sponsorship, my brother. Ronald, do you want to see justice, brother? Because I know you do, Ronald. Haven't you been waiting like I've been waiting, like many in the common sense has been waiting, Ronald? All we've asking for is somebody to be held accountable. Can we get somebody to be prosecuted from the deep state? I don't want these low-level people prosecuted. I want a James Clapper, a John Brennan, a James Comey, a Barack Obama, a Hillary Clinton. You can go back and go get Letitia. Go get Letitia James, or what's her name? Loretta Lynch. She was involved in all this too. All these people were involved in this. They all had something to do with this. We know what they did. So why are we pretending? We don't care about the Democrats coming on. We don't care about the smoke screens. We want some, this is concrete evidence. We see the documents, and more documents going to be released. Pam Bundy. Put the flashy thing down, Pam Bundy. Put it down, girl.
Anyway, I'm going to need everyone to look at this little flashy thingy over here.
Flashy thing.
If anyone is wearing sunglasses, please take them off and just look straight into this flashy thingy, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, shit. I forgot to put my sunglasses
Come on, Pam.
on. Did I just zap myself? I can't remember. Shit. I just zapped myself, didn't I? Shit! I'm going to get fired after this.
Love away. Come on, Pammy. The flashy thing. I can go out every night and day. I go out every night and sleep all day. Since. Oh, come on, flashy thing, Pammy. Now, this is when it gets good to Pammy, because now she's acting grown or whatever. Because she's saying now that I can see whomever I choose. I can go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. That's what Pammy is saying now. Come on, Pammy, sing it to us. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. She can do whatever she wants. Besides prosecute some damn body. I can see whoever I choose. I can see whoever I choose. Oh, I can eat my dinner at a fancy restaurant. Go on, Pam, go eat that dinner. I can eat my dinner at a fancy restaurant. But nothing gonna get a conviction from Pam, because Pam refused to do her damn job. Nothing gonna take away our blues until you prosecute somebody, Pam. If you don't prosecute nobody, our blues is gonna stay here. Put the flashy thingy down. We don't want to see the flashy thingy no more. We got evidence
for
now.
Those who supposedly investigated this previously, whether it was Durham or others, that they were not able to put together the dots and ultimately show the truth to the American people. President Trump has delivered a
W.A. Jones said, Doc, you sure this is AR, Pam? It could be Pam. They told me it was AI.
maximum transparency mandate, and this is exactly what we're doing. The American people need to see the truth, and we're going to continue to do that every single day that I'm here.
Equally outrageous was...
Wait a minute. So now we know that we have all the evidence we need. So my question to Pammy, Mrs. Pammy, why can't we get a prosecution? Do we need to bring in the biscuits? Do we need to taste the biscuit, Pam? Taste the biscuit.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
Oh, yeah, boy. We finna taste the biscuits.
Taste the honey sauce.
Honey sauce.
Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce.
Oh yeah, boy. So you gotta get that rock on it. Grab that mic. How she grab that mic? How she grab that mic? Turn to the side like that. Grab the mic. Grip that thing.
To get that honey sauce on me.
Oh, don't get that honey sauce on her.
I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wing.
Ooh, that girl is talking dirty or something.
Taste the biscuit.
Taste the biscuit.
Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
Taste the butter spread.
Butter spread. So you gotta do your hand like this. When you do that butter spread, that's like spreading it. Taste that butter spread.
Taste the goodness of.
Then she put that hand up like this. See, butter spread, then you gotta throw that hand up like this. Then rock with it. Rock with it. Lean with it.
The biscuit with the butter spread. To get your butter.
Look at steak on the organ over there.
Spread all on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my mac and cheese.
Oh, you can't mix it with the mac and cheese. She said you can't mix it together. She don't like it mixed together.
Because when you're at KFC, you got that special.
This song just tears me up, man. I ain't gonna even lie. It really does. Okay, back to business.
That we had the handwritten notes of John Brennan. I reported on it at the time.
And they ignored it. You reported, Maria, and they ignored it. You should have called them out.
CIA reported to President Obama that the Russians were aware that Hillary Clinton had come up with this idea to blame the Russians.
The Russians knew Hillary was going to blame her. We got all the evidence that Hillary blamed the Russians. We got Hillary and the DNC was fined from the FCC with not even reporting how they was paying for this. No information. Nobody even talks about it.
And working with Trump to win the election. And we actually saw his handwritten notes. So there's that evidence that, again,
concrete evidence that they made up. They spent millions of dollars. Now they're talking about they don't want to waste no damn money on alligator Alcatraz when they was wasting, what, about $50 million on this scam here?
All of those people who were supposedly special counsels, independent counsels, blew off, right? Mm-hmm. Robert Mueller, John Durham.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Preach.
That's right. I really cannot fathom. There is no rational or logical explanation for why they failed. The only logical conclusion that I can draw in this, Maria, is what you're implying here directly, is that there was direct intent to cover up the truth about what occurred and who was responsible and the broad network of how this seditious conspiracy was concocted and who exactly was responsible for carrying it out.
So at the end of the day, we need to look at Pam Bondi. Is that the person who at the end of the day is going to bring us accountability?
Did she just call the name? She said we need to look at Pam Bondi. I'm starting to like you, Maria. You talking my kind of language. She specifically says we need to look at Pam Bondi. You can't make this up. She calls Pam Bondi out by name. She said we need to look at Pam Bondi. She's looking at the flashy thing, Maria. The flashy thing. So she don't have time for this because Pam Bondi want to look at the flashy thing. My man Carthaginian, where you been, brother? Out of Dallas, Texas, just hit us up, said, great show. Oh, we having fun, Carthaginian. We really are. We having fun. We got us a little spiritual food earlier. Now we just having fun exposing these people. Pammy, Maria wants to know, is Pam the one we supposed to be looking at? Let's see what Tulsi says about that.
Pam Bondi?
Attorney General Pam Bondi, FBI Director Kash Patel, it is their responsibility to...
Boom! Girl, you a star, Tulsi. You's a star, girl. You's a star. They should have put you in charge. You're not a lawyer, so you still could have done a better job at the DOJ than Pam Bondi. She called Kash Patel and Pam Bondi. Where you at, Kash, your bug-eyed self? You ain't doing your damn job. Talking all tough before you got in office. Wrote a book, Government Gangsters. And these government gangsters, you ain't doing nothing to. Your book is a fraud. I ought to go read some excerpts from your damn book. It's in Amazon. All that stuff you talked when you was writing your book, you ain't done nothing. Dan Bongino running his pie hole. We need to make sure we hold somebody accountable. He gets in there. Well, Jeffrey Epstein killed himself, and we're gonna put the tape out so y'all can see it. Then they snip the tape and cut a minute off and say, "Here it is, stupid. Believe us." Well, we don't believe you, Dan Bongino. I don't give a damn who says it online. I don't give a damn what favorite YouTuber, what favorite whoever else says something about it. When you do I'm not gonna lie on you, because so many people get something, they'll have a vindictive way. They just start telling lies. I'm not gonna do that. If you report, if Pam Bundy comes around and convict these people, I come around and praise Pam Bundy. So she's doing her job now. That's all we wanted, Pam. But as long as she's not doing her job, I'm gonna rag on her. I'm gonna do funny stuff. I'm gonna make fun of her until she do her damn job until somebody kicks her out of office. Donald Trump, you gonna do your damn job and get this girl off because she ain't doing nothing. Stop telling me she's doing a great job. Stop it. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing yourself. Titanic is sinking. No matter how good the economy is, somebody needs to get prosecuted.
To gather all of the evidence, both that we have released, the facts that have already been known previously, the information that will continue to come out, and move forward with this prosecution and these indictments.
Somebody said troll alert. Jordan Jenkins says she ain't gonna do it, Doc. I think you're right, Jordan. I think you're right. She ain't gonna do nothing. But I'm gonna talk about it like a dog. I guarantee you that. That's why she got this. She got a new website, kneepads.com. Pam Bundy does. Then she's selling like fresh knee pads. Her and Kamala Harris is doing like a joint venture on knee pads. Just saying. Anyway, do y'all need to check out? Because I had a bunch of videos. I can do one of them unless y'all got somewhere y'all need to go. Because I got some police arrests. I've been supposed to do it for the last 3 days, but I keep getting more information on all this stuff that Tulsi Gabbard is coming out with. So I've been reporting that. But if y'all don't have to go nowhere right now, I got some funny arrest videos of people being arrested and acting a fool. Does anybody got time? Is anybody? Okay, whether you grab his hand. Oh, they had a troll in that, but Clever was trying to give a steak, already snatched him up. I think he probably was he had to go, the troll had to go milk his daddy. And you know what I mean by milking. Anyway, let's play some because I got a couple of videos of some people getting arrested. I don't know what their problem is, why they won't just, they wouldn't even got arrested if they just comply. I don't understand why it's so hard. Because you're not going to win, even if you're in the right. If the police tell you to show their ID, this one woman, she was from they said she was a politician in Chicago. She put her lawyer on the phone and said, I'm not going to do anything because my lawyer gets here. Well, needless to say, that ain't work out too well for her. That means I think on this one we have, how many clips we got now? I think we got 4 clips on that one. Each one of them is about 3 minutes, 2 minutes or whatever. Is that the first one? I can't remember. I can't remember. Okay, this is the first one. Damn it, I didn't put them in order. I don't think I put them in order.
Yeah, this is my friend. Who's this? Yeah, this is.
Damn it, I didn't put them in order. I thought I put them in order. Well, I may play them out of order because I thought I had ordered the freaking things in order, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Let me see if this.
Yeah, this is my friend. She texted.
No, that's part 3 because it says it on there. Not that one. Okay, let me see the other one. I thought I labeled the thing correctly, but I didn't. Let me see if this is number 1. Okay, yeah, this is part number 1.
Who's this? My attorney.
You're who? Your attorney?
The police pulls her over. She said this is her attorney. They say she's some kind of politician in Chicago. I don't know.
All right. You can call him in a little bit because right now everything's recorded audio, video. Okay? But you're involved in a traffic accident. I'd like to see your driver's license and your proof of insurance.
Ask him.
Can you believe this? She has a wreck, and she says that she's not going to provide anything. Talk to her lawyer. See, these people, these entitled people, I think she's some kind of politician. I couldn't get her name or whatever, but she says, talk to him. Don't talk to me about anything, even though I just had a wreck.
He's not driving, dear.
Just hang up, Samantha, and I'll be there. Tell him I'm on my way.
Yes.
He's on his way.
Yes. Let's start off with your driver's license and your
I'll wait for
insurance.
him.
I know, ma'am, but I need to see your driver's license to verify you're okay to be driving. And number 2, your insurance, so we can start the paperwork. There's some damage done to your car.
I'll wait for him.
She's drunk.
May I tell you that everything's being audio and videotaped, okay?
I'm just saying I'll wait for my friend.
I'm requesting your...
See, sometimes these cops is too damn patient for me. By law, you was involved in a traffic accident. By law, you must give your driver's license and insurance if you have it. It ain't no talk to an attorney. You must show it. You had an accident. That's the law.
Driver's license and your proof of insurance. I'm sure you can provide me with those 2 things while we're waiting for your attorney to show up.
I'll wait for him.
Okay, but we don't have to wait for him. I need
to wait for him.
Okay, ma'am. You don't need to make this any more complicated than it already is.
She's already making it more complicated. Go ahead and get out the car, handcuff her then. And you wait for your attorney on the back of the police car then, heifer.
Yes, it's just an accident. I just need to see your driver's license.
I'll wait for him.
Okay, ma'am. Do you want me to handcuff you and
Yeah, I want you to handcuff her.
arrest you?
No.
Because right now, at this point, you're refusing to provide me any...
I am.
You are. You realize that, right?
Yes. I'm an elected official.
You what?
I don't want any of this.
Well, ma'am, you're involved
She don't want any of this. Any of this.
in an accident. You've hit several cars.
2.
So, yeah.
She hit 2 cars. Now she's trying to talk about what she don't feel like doing.
Yeah, I need to see your driver's license so I can start the paperwork.
Pulled out in front of me. And
So, okay, great. I'll ask you
Somebody pulled out in front of them.
that in a second. But I really need to verify, this is your car?
No, it's my friend's car.
It's your friend's car, okay. Do you have a valid driver's license?
I do.
Okay, great.
And I have insurance.
How about an ID?
I do.
Okay, can I see some of those so I can know
I'll
who
wait
you
for
are?
my attorney.
Okay. You're who? Your attorney?
Oh,
You're who?
I'm
Your
sorry.
attorney? All right. You can call him in a little bit, because right now everything's recording audio.
I went back. I'm sorry.
It's your friend's car. Okay. Do you have a valid driver's license?
I do.
Okay, great.
And I have insurance.
How about an ID?
I do.
Okay, can I see some of those so I can know
I'll
who
wait
you
for
are?
my attorney.
This woman in here hit 2 damn people, and she's talking about waiting for an attorney.
Okay.
See, this entitlement by some of these people is just too much entitlement. See, it says Chicago politician thinks she's above the law.
I'm trying. I'm just trying to work with you here. But you're not providing me your driver's license and insurance.
Nope.
And why are we
She's sloppy drunk.
waiting for your attorney for him?
This is my friend.
He's your friend.
He's my
But
friend.
he wasn't here in the car.
My attorney is my friend.
Is that him
You cannot make this up.
there?
No.
Okay, you want to give him a call?
He's coming.
Okay. You want to give him a call so I can talk to him?
You want to talk?
Yeah, please.
Officer wants to talk to you.
This is Officer Fernandez from the 20th District. Oops. Oh, how are you?
Okay, now here's number 2. I think this is number 2.
Your client here. Your client here was involved in an accident. How far are you?
See, does anybody else get this kind of kid glove treatment? She was involved in a damn accident. You must provide your freaking driver's license and insurance. You've tore up 2 cars and you're drunk. I've never seen nothing like this before.
Hello?
Like 25 minutes.
Okay, I need...
He's 25 minutes, so we're going to hold up everything else. Like, I'm over here, my car done been wrecked and hit by this heifer, and we worried about her lawyer showing up. Let me see if she got some insurance, because somebody need to pay for my vehicle.
to see her driver's license and her proof of insurance. And she's understanding that she doesn't have to provide that to me until you arrive. Can you advise your client
That is not true.
that...
I would be happy to advise her what the law is.
Okay, please, can you advise her so I...
Sometimes these police officers be just too understanding for me.
I could get this paperwork started? Great, thank you. Now you listen to him?
Sorry about that. All right, so go ahead. It is by state law. You have to give him your driver's license and your insurance
Great.
information.
That's great.
State law. You have to provide it.
Advice.
You can then start the paperwork. That is exactly what you should do, and I'll be there in about 25 minutes. That's all you're required to do.
Great, thank you.
You shouldn't have been driving if you're drunk in the first place.
And you said this is not your car, right?
No, it's my friend's
Do you happen
car.
you happen to know if he has insurance?
He does.
Can you go look in the glove compartment for me?
It's a fancy car.
Yeah, I understand. I just need to look at it, see if he's...
It's a fancy car. It's fancy, so I don't know where his insurance is located. And I'm drunk.
got insurance.
Okay. I don't know how to open the fancy.
You want me to take a look to see if he's got it?
Oh, I think that.
Great. Yep, that seems to be it. I'll be right back. Stay in your car, okay? Hey, Mr. Steele, you can put that away. He's got valid insurance. Is that your attorney still? Can you tell me how far he is?
15 minutes.
Okay, we'll wait for you to arrive.
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Thank you.
Well, you hear two cars, so we got to give you a traffic.
Are we going to give her a breathalyzer? I mean, it's obvious she's under the influence of something.
Accident, okay? And I don't know what we're going to do about the car because it's not drivable. Your tire is pretty messed up. It's not going to allow you to drive home. So is your attorney maybe going to be able to drive you home?
Yes. I'll pay for the certificate wherever it needs to go.
Well, you probably want to let the owner know that you were involved in an accident. Let him know.
He's my very best friend.
Oh, good. Okay. All right.
He's my very best friend.
So just hang tight. I'll be right back, okay?
It's kind of like Pam Bundy is great friends with President Trump.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so sorry.
That's the accident.
Can you very nice?
Okay, yes. Hey, boss. How are you?
That's her?
Yeah, that's the driver right there.
How's she?
Still shaking up. Her friend attorney is on his way.
How you doing, ma'am? DMS? Are you good? I'm working. I have to be good. How much you have to drink?
That's my
How much you had to drink? Here's my attorney. She don't want to answer that question.
Well, I'm not talking to him.
Okay. Give me a moment, please.
What is she looking for?
I have no idea. I've already got...
Brad says one car accident over the legal limit.
Our driver's license here.
I'm fine. It's fine.
Ma'am,
How can this woman just get away with this kind of stuff? She done ran into two cars. She's drunk, and the police just sitting there going back and forth.
we need you to exit. We don't need that.
I don't need that. I already told you.
I'm gonna use this the next time if I get pulled over. I'm waiting for my attorney. When he's gonna be here? I don't know when they're gonna be here. Whenever, maybe tomorrow. Come get me tomorrow.
Put that away.
We just need you exiting so we know you're good. You just got involved in an accident. It's like
I did, but my
Pull out the damn car.
friend is coming. If I go outside, I'm not going to be like so secure. And then my friend.
Secure.
She's not gonna be secure because she's drunk. Bobby says now the police have to wait for the attorney. What the F? That's what I'm saying. Oh my Lord.
Secure. Everything is on video and audio recorded.
I know.
Yeah.
So, can you exit?
I can.
Okay, please do.
Can you hold on?
Well, I'm not holding anything
Just
for
put
you.
it on the dashboard. That's fine.
She's so entitled, telling him to hold stuff for her. Who the hell she thinks she is?
No.
I don't need it anymore. You can put it in the dashboard. That's fine. We just need you to step out.
I'm good.
She says she's good.
Ma'am, we know you're good. We heard you, but you
Why don't they pull out the damn car?
need to step out so we can see if you're good.
I'm fine.
Okay, I know you're fine. Just exit the
Why is they taking this long?
car then.
I don't have to exit the car.
Yes, you do.
No.
They're giving you a lawful order.
You were involved in an accident. You're gonna have to, or we're gonna assist.
She said, yes, I was involved in an accident. So what? Okay, here's the third one because I got a third one with her.
Yeah, this is my friend. She texted me.
Okay. Oh, let's walk over here.
Okay? Is she
Okay.
okay?
Well, we're in a...
Now the friend has showed up instead of the lawyer. So we got the lawyer on the way. Now the friend shows up. She's still in the car because she's drunk and they won't get out the damn car.
We're on an DUI investigation right now.
I'll wait for my attorney.
You need to exit.
I I will be fine.
She appears that she may have been drinking, involved in a 2-car, 3-car accident. Oh. Yeah, that's what we're relating at this point now. So
is that the friends who Corbett belongs to?
Trying to ask her to step out so we can do a field sobriety test, which is...
Won't y'all pull out the car? I seen y'all pull people out the car left for less than this. Woman in wrecked 2 cars.
Supposed to do to determine if she is or not.
Yeah.
That she doesn't want to get out. So advising her nicely to get out, or we're gonna have to get physical and bring her.
Why you ain't been and got physical and pull out the damn car?
Out of the car, which is not gonna be end up good for her.
She says she knows you. She said you texted her.
Me. She's my friend.
Okay, so
she's my friend.
The vehicle.
No, I'm not leaving the vehicle.
Sound like a Tombstone. Wyatt is my friend.
We've been talking to some kind of attorney, a friend of hers, on the phone, and he's been cooperating.
Okay.
But she doesn't seem to want to exit the vehicle.
Okay.
What kind of police is this?
You want me to talk to her?
If you don't.
Lord have mercy. Now the police, he gonna let the friend talk to her. I've never seen the police do this kind of trash before. What the hell is going on? She won't cooperate. She's still in the damn car. You've given her an order numerous times. She won't get out the car because she's drunk. And now you letting her friend come up. They're interfering with the police investigation. That's what they normally say.
Exit the vehicle. I'm going to help you to exit. And you don't want that.
You don't want that.
I do.
Damn, she said you don't want that.
I actually do. Elected official of what?
Cook County.
She says she's an elected official, damn it. And she'll do whatever she wants to do. She can do whatever she wants.
Cook County, you elected which office? What's your name?
This girl is so damn drunk it ain't even funny.
I'm Sam.
Sam who?
Sam I am. Green eggs and ham, Sam I am.
Hey, Sarge, is it okay for a friend tells her to walk out, to step out?
No, she's saying she's an elected official of Cook County.
I don't want to be on the video.
Oh, you are on video.
You are on video.
So you need
I'll wait for my attorney.
Okay.
Nope, I'm waiting for my attorney.
This is ridiculous, man. These cops need to be fired. She didn't wreck and tore up 2 people's cars. She's drunk, and y'all having this long conversation. Her friend has showed up. The attorney. Can we get her grandma up here too? Let's get one of those what you call it, comfort animals for her too. Bring a donkey in here. Maybe we can get a train ride for her. Something. It's ridiculous.
So she's not exiting, and she says she's an elected official of something we don't even know.
Does she need to be compliant at this moment?
Of course she does.
Does she need to be compliant? Her friend is stupid too.
Well, I mean, can she wait for her attorney?
No.
Yes.
Well, even if the attorney is here, there's nothing he's gonna tell her. She was involved in an accident, and we're doing our investigation. And obviously, she doesn't want to.
Y'all ain't doing a damn thing because y'all letting her stay in the car.
Ma'am. Okay, here's the thing. You were involved.
Sonia said cops here in South Carolina would have me face down in the dirt for refusing. I don't understand what all this is about, though. Why are they taking so long? Then they're just going back and forth and back and forth. Pamela said, I love Tombstone. I'm your huckleberry. I love Tombstone, too. What are they doing? Miss Dana says she's buzzed, but not super drunk. I don't know. She may be super drunk to me. S. Ford says she needs to, he really needs to retire. This is sad.
Involved in an accident, correct? So you're gonna have to exit. If you don't exit, then we're gonna make you exit.
Like car.
Can you give her a second?
I think you should do that. That's all you have to do.
That's the attorney. That's all you have to exit.
You need to get out of the car. That's all you got to do, and then wait for me. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
I'm waiting for him.
Yeah, you gotta come out.
I've exited the car.
Okay, be careful with traffic. We're gonna stay right here. We don't want you to go out, get involved in an accident.
Fine.
Now you can hang up the phone, man.
She's about the most entitled stop I've ever seen nobody be this damn entitled. I've never seen police be this damn patient either. My God.
No.
We're still doing our investigation.
My attorney.
Okay. Now.
I mean, it ain't like she's like the Princess Diana or something. What is this about?
Tell your attorney. Since he's on the phone.
They never let people do this much right here. I'm going to just keep talking to my attorney. I'll talk to my attorney. Now my friend comes up here. Come on up here.
Are you going to do field sobriety tests or no?
No. No,
You've been arrested. You said
That's
no.
what I'm talking about.
I
Damn
was waiting for
time.
that. I was waiting for that.
Hey, whoa.
Why do you have to arrest her?
Because she doesn't refuse.
Arrest her friend too.
I asked her to do field sobriety test and she refused. And she smelled like alcohol.
Of course she's drunk.
Been drinking. Oh, so you've been recording.
Good. Now here's the last clip. Finally.
Okay. Were you drinking?
No.
No?
No.
Sam, don't answer any questions according to
Ma'am, if you're going to be
attorney.
interrupting, then you probably haven't said over
Oh,
here.
I'm talking
Because you're
to her
interfering
attorney.
right now in an investigation.
Arrest the friend.
Right now. So,
Well, I'm just
I can't just have you stand.
advice of her attorney.
Ma'am, please, I'm just going to ask you to stand over here for me, okay? Please. Okay. Let him do the questioning, and which we do with everybody involved in the accident.
They pulled me out of the car. I don't know.
Okay.
They didn't pull you out the car. They let you get out the car. They should have pulled you out the car.
Are you like, you just take any meds today?
No.
No?
I'll do a test.
I just want to see if you're like safe to go home.
Hell no, she's drunk. She ran into two cars. What are you talking about?
You have to submit like a few tests for me. Are you willing to do it? It's up to you. I'm not forcing you. It's up to you.
No.
You don't want to do it?
No, my
So
attorney.
I already have enough to like
so
take
my
you in.
attorney
So.
will be here.
Your attorney's on the way.
Yeah.
He would like to talk to the
Where's the attorney coming from? Japan?
officer.
She could call at the station. It is what it is. I mean, I smell alcohol, so it is what it is. You're gonna get under arrest for DUI.
No.
She said no.
What do you mean no?
No.
I mean, what do you mean?
She thinks she's above the law.
No.
No. Wait for my attorney.
Yeah. Charles said, where's the handcuff? That's what I want to know. Where's her damn handcuffs at?
What do you mean no?
Talk to my attorney.
Yes.
I'm going to talk to your attorney. You're going to talk to your attorney while you're in jail.
We're going to wait here.
No, he could come to the station. He's gonna get under arrest for.
He's here. He's parking his car right now.
Just stand up, ma'am.
No.
I'm gonna put down a report that you're refusing field sobriety test.
Yes.
By the time y'all do something.
Okay? I got enough here. Wanna go to the hospital?
What do you mean no? We call an ambulance. We just wasted their
Do
time.
you want medical attention?
We just wasted their time.
You don't want to go.
I want my attorney.
All right, just take it.
This woman's so damn drunk, it's not even funny.
Stand up. Stand up.
It's not having your way, man.
No,
You asked for an ambulance.
Y'all should have been done something. Y'all done waited to turn in all this stuff right here.
I want to see the auntie.
You just refused them.
Got a letter to the EMT.
No, but hold on.
You're under arrest.
You're under arrest. 1 second. You're not going anywhere.
By the time we put some damn handcuffs on her.
That's very small wrist. Careful.
That's what I'm saying, Pam. Just arrest her already. My God. S4 is a real exercise in futility. Damn.
That alcohol smells strong.
Well, there was a bottle.
It's half
This girl is sloppy drunk.
empty.
She wasn't trying to be cute. She's sloppy drunk. That's how she talking when she's drunk.
The bottle of wine is half empty, Samantha.
She got a half a bottle of wine in there, half empty. Where the hell is she coming from?
Because I.
Look at all these damn police officers out here wasting time for this one woman.
I mean, it's illegal to drink and drive.
So we're gonna have open alcohol in the car.
You're gonna go ahead.
No, I need to see my attorney.
He's right
I'm not moving.
there. Right there. Sir, she's been placed in custody for driving under the influence of alcohol. She struck a bunch of vehicles right there.
That's just open bottle of wine.
That's how.
I didn't drink it.
Don't say that. Yeah.
She said she didn't drink it. Somebody else put it in the car. she said, an open bottle of wine in my car is not mine, officer. I didn't drink it. Somebody, I think Flavor Flav broke in her car and put it in her car. It's not her wine.
Listen to him.
He's been Mirandized?
No.
Not yet. I'll get to this.
She refused the field. She's gonna go to an ambulance. How many cars did she crash into? Apartment? 2 cars.
Let's go. We're right here.
I got all the stuff
Over there, please. Thank you, Sam.
So the attorney didn't help nothing.
He's gonna have a seat on this record.
I just want to make sure you're safe. There you go.
Samantha Steele serves as the commissioner for District 2 of the Cook County Board of Review.
Oh, so she is entitled. She serves on the county cook board. Okay, then. Well, you going to jail tonight. It took all of that. I fire all those police officers. Wasting taxpayer money with all that trash going on, right? That's ridiculous. Now, I had another one here. This is another story of Let me see this one. This was this is just a quick one. This is not an arrest, but I was going to show this to you guys. This is the guy running for mayor in Minnesota. I don't know who's worse, him or the fella down in New York. The fella in New York. Listen to this fella. His name is Omar Fitnall or something. I don't even know what his damn name is. Something about Omar.
Make dua for him and pray for him. I understand that our Somali communities are all connected to each other here in Minnesota and back home.
You hear what he says? This Somalian, it looked like he may have been hitting that pipe or something. I'm not even for sure. But he's saying that he wants to be the mayor down there. I think it's Minneapolis, if I'm not mistaken. He's saying that the community that he's serving the Somalians in Minneapolis, plus the Somalians over in his country. See, this is the problem right here with the people like Omar and this piece of trash. They're worrying about if Somalia is so great, go back and get your community. Go back to your community in Somalia. Take Omar with you too. Look at him. How old is this boy anyway? This is what they do. They come in and they just keep having babies while we're taking care of them. Put them on welfare. We're taking care of them. They steal elections, cheat in elections, and then they'll nominate and he'll be elected. He's going to get elected too. Listen what he keeps saying.
And ask for your support. There's always been a link between our community here as well as back home.
He keeps saying back home. Won't you go back home then? Sick of these damn people coming over here telling me how great your country is back home. Go back to Somalia.
And I'm running to bridge that gap and unite all of us and represent all of us, because when we
look like he's 15.
Succeed here, we succeed everywhere. And I'm hoping to do that.
We've been taking over America. We hired a bunch of filthy politicians, Republicans and Democrats, who didn't do a damn thing to protect us. They treat us more like enemies than they do these damn people. You come over here, you assimilate to our damn ways. Give a damn about no Somalia. Why would I care about Somalia? He's over here talking about, just like this other Muslim piece of trash in New York, telling us how he wants us to not own any property or whatever. Telling us how great these other communities is. Go back to where you came from. Take your mom and your daddy with you too. That's what these foreigners do. They come over here, tell us how they want us to assimilate to you in our country. But your politicians, they couldn't get away with none of this if your politicians weren't corrupt. Your politicians hate you, but they love these foreigners who come over here. We give them welfare, we give them free food and schooling and every damn thing. And they come over here and tell us about they're representing their communities back from where they came from. Go back to where you came from. If your community back where you came from was so damn great, you would be back over there. It's insane. I forgot to show that story earlier. But I have another arrest here. If you guys got time, I got another arrest I've been holding for a while. I think this one has, I can't remember if it has 3 ports or 2 ports. You know what? I think I may have deleted part 1. Can't remember. Well, I think I'm going to have to start at part 2 of this particular arrest. This is a little more hostile. She's a little bit more hostile.
Where are you going? Stand right here.
Dang it. I wish I had. No, I want to see if I got part. I think I deleted part 1. Damn it. Because that's part 2. Let me see if I actually got it over here. Because sometimes I'll save it in 2 different places. No, I didn't. I'd be dang it. I thought I had saved it in another place, but I didn't. We're going to just have to pick up on part 2 here. She was getting gas or something, but I don't have part 1. We're going to start at part 2.
Right here. Where are you going? Stand right here.
Stop touching me, bro. I'm trying to call my case manager. Move.
I just put her in.
Like, I'm trying to call my case manager. Go around, put the on the
She's trying to call her case manager.
Call
can't seem to cooperate.
Call the YWCA immediately. I'm not paying for it. Call the YWCA. I literally have all my paperwork. Watch out. No,
Why can't you just cooperate? This ain't that hard. Stand right here.
I'm sure you never been homeless before. Don't keep touching me, bro. Don't keep touching me, bro. This annoying.
Let's try this
I already
again.
told you what my name was, bro. This shit is unnecessary.
What's your
You can find that out, can't you? I tried to get you my information, but you didn't want to let me give you my.
See, the beginning of this particular video, they were asking her for ID. She told me she's gonna call a case manager, kind of like the drunk woman was saying. I don't know why they just can't get off their information. Nobody wants to wait till you call people. Come off your information. Damn. If you get your driver's license and insurance, most of the time the worst thing can happen is you get a ticket.
Information. So,
what's your date of birth? What is your date of birth?
Bro, I'm trying to calm down right quick, like this.
He said, "What's your date of birth?" She said, "Bro, I'm trying to calm down." It's so bad when women use the phrase "bro." Bro, I'm trying to calm down. Bro, I'm trying to calm down.
You already grabbed
I'm not your bro.
Well, I'm trying to calm down. This trying to calm down. Y'all stop grabbing me and let me.
She says she's trying to calm down. You're not going to win this argument trying to calm down. You need to get calm. You're handcuffed. You're not winning this particular thing. This is not the homies that you arguing with on the streets. The cops got the gun in the badge. You're not going to win this one.
I've been trying for the past 10
You
minutes
have not
to
been
identify
trying to
you.
do nothing. I told you I was giving you my paper. Like, the fuck, you took my phone and everything. What was
You
the
can make this easy.
I'm trying to make a phone call to tell y'all the check has been.
I never seen so many people needs to make a phone call when they get pulled over by the cops. I don't ever remember when I got pulled over that I need to make a phone call to anyone. Oh, you're not an adult? I need to call my lawyer. I need to call my friend. I need to call my caseworker.
Simple.
This shit is irritating. Go to jail for what?
What
For
is
what?
your date of birth?
Because you act like you didn't know who the I was when you pulled me over.
I don't know who you are.
Okay.
I have no idea who you are.
I hate ignorant shit like this.
She hates ignorant. This is not going to end well for you.
Okay.
What's your ID number?
I don't know.
What's your home address?
I don't have a home address. I'm currently residing in my car, like I just told you.
Oh, she's homeless. Having a bad attitude is even worse if you're homeless, because if they tow your car, you're not going to have nothing.
Stay right here.
Can you let me go? Could you let me go, bro?
You're not being cooperative.
I'm not touching you, though. Like, come on, I just need you to let me go. Like, I'm already in hand restraints. What more can I do? What more can you let me go, bro? Can you just let me go? Like, I'm just asking you to let me go. Okay, can you tell her to let me go? You've never been slipping.
I don't understand how people get so hostile. It just doesn't work when you get this hostile.
In your car before, I'm sure you haven't. So can you just tell her, like, let me go?
You're not running the show here.
I'm not telling you I'm running the show. I'm asking you to let me go. Like, she don't have to keep holding me.
If you would just
She don't have to
take a deep breath.
I'm trying to. You keep touching me. Y'all keep touching me like I'm not already in handcuffs. This is annoying as This is annoying as bro. Can y'all call, click that phone right there and call Shannon?
Brad says she got white privilege.
No. Exactly. Because y'all don't care. Y'all never care.
You're not allowed to make a phone call.
How are you going to tell me I'm not allowed to make a phone call?
Because right now you're not being handcuffed.
Okay. Okay. This is annoying as when I just told y'all that I have a check that already got sent out. And I hate.
She got a check that got sent out. What is she talking about? She got a check that got sent out. I don't even know what that means.
White officers, bro. White people, period, bro.
White people, period. She said white people, period.
Annoying. Like, it don't take 6 officers for one black woman.
It don't take 6 officers for one black woman. Why are you acting a fool like this, though? That ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Someone's making a scene.
I didn't make no scene. I don't even know what you're talking about. Well, may I use the restroom or something? Like, I could just, maybe I can just pull my pee right here.
What? She's gonna pull her clothes down and use the restroom. Did she say that?
Okay, well, I need to use the restroom and some other.
She need to use the restroom.
Could you walk into the bathroom in here?
This is going to take a couple minutes, and when you're free to leave, you can go wherever you want. You can make as many phone calls. You can use the bathroom wherever you want.
Where are your keys at?
They in the car underneath the seat.
In the car under the seat?
You just-
Door's locked.
You're on your front pocket right there?
Bro, y'all not getting my car. I'm homeless. Y'all is not getting my car. I'm sorry.
Well, we can give you some resources.
What? I don't even know what she's talking about. I mean, I'm kind of lost. I'm not understanding what the hell she's talking about.
I have resources, bro. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to. Unfortunately, like this was suspended. We have to show your car, okay? No, y'all don't, sir. No, y'all don't, sir. I'm homeless. What do y'all keep? No, y'all don't, bro. You know you shouldn't be driving, okay? Okay, but I'm homeless. This is like no. What are you doing? Like, sorry. Relax. Why are you slipping this? Because I need y'all telling me to calm down. Y'all restraining me twice. I can't. They're locked. I need. Shit is irritating. Bro, somebody help me. Please help me, bro. You're making this a lot worse than it needs to be. Stop.
See, sometimes people can show sympathy on you if you don't get so outraged. Not all the time, but I can guarantee you that if you're outraged or whatever, it makes things more difficult. I don't understand why people making stuff difficult like this.
Have you been on it before? You're not gonna tell me I'm making it feel a lot worse. Get the here, bro. This shit is irritating. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Stop. Just relax. Bro, stop putting pressure on me. Then you need to. I'm telling you, you're putting pressure on me. You need to.
See, when they first came up, I didn't have that part, but they were talking calm to her. She wouldn't comply with anything, just like the other woman. She wouldn't give up her ID. None of this happened. Don't understand. Like the other one, they took her long to get out the car, but I don't understand why. Why you think you're gonna get hostile towards the police officer? You're not going to jail. This ain't gonna work for you. I'm telling you.
Bro, I need y'all to back up, please, bro. Like, please. Like, y'all control this. You're making this worse than it is. Let me go, bro. Like, I have anxiety and everything, bro. Okay. Bro, hey, do you want to sit down? I can't breathe, bro. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Did she say she can't breathe?
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Relax. I can't breathe, bro. I can't breathe.
I think mental illness is really a problem in this country. I really do. I really do.
I can't breathe. I can't fucking breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe, bro. Get off of me.
See, when you were saying bro and all this kind of stuff right there, that didn't work out well for you. See, it would have been better just to calm down a little bit. And I think you could have got a little bit further if you'd have calmed down. And here's part 3.
Oh my gosh! How can y'all do this, bro? How can y'all do this? Y'all can't even let me call my case manager.
Why she need to call her case manager? I'm not understanding that. What was the whole thing? Hold on a minute. I think I may have found it. Let me see if this is the beginning. Hold on a minute.
Stay.
Oh my gosh.
What are you putting me up?
Shows you're suspended.
I'm not suspended. I just said.
Well, her license was suspended. That's right.
Okay, let me see your driver's license. Let me see your driver's license.
It's nothing to see, bro. It's nothing to see.
See, her license was suspended. He asked her, can he see her? She said, ain't nothing to see, bro.
Let me see your driver's license.
Call my case manager because I just sent out that
license.
That's how it started out, but I'm not going to play the whole thing now. It started out, they asked her because her license was suspended. I found it.
Do you have your driver's license and proof of insurance? May I see it?
What's your reason for pulling me over?
You failed the signal go around the truck.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You just lied. Watch out.
No.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm closing my door.
Conducting a traffic stop.
Okay, but you didn't know, bro. Watch out. Let me close my door.
The cop comes up. She said, let me close my door. This is what I don't understand about people. Sometimes they make things more difficult than it has to be.
No, you're not closing.
Let me close my door. You're doing.
Do you have your driver's license? Yes.
What do you need my driver's license for?
I'm conducting a
She said, what do you need my what do you need my driver's license for?
traffic stop. That's why. I need to identify who you are. What's your name then? Since you don't have your driver's license.
Who told you I didn't have my driver's license? You just
You haven't produced it.
I don't have to produce it with anything.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
See, this is how it started out. I did find it, but here how it is ending.
Oh my God! Oh my God, bro! Watch out! Move all my clothes and everything is in there. All my clothes is in there, bro. I don't have anywhere to go. Please, you offer me, bro. Please.
Have a seat.
Please stop touching me. Please stop. Just don't relax, bro. Please stop touching me, bro.
Sit down.
Please.
I don't know what this young lady problem was in life, but it's obvious that she's not mentally all together there. And it seemed like she's homeless. She done had some very, very hard times. But you need to learn how to communicate, because communicating like this, even with a suspended license, maybe if you had just calmed down a little bit, You may have could have got a little bit, but they made it. Let's say you can't drive the car, you can get somebody to come pick it up. But when you start acting a fool, talking disrespectful and stuff, it's not going to end well. I just don't understand the mindset. See, you got to learn. One of the problems with society now is that people don't know how to do the basic communications. And I figured this out, that it used to be a time where people know how to communicate. These people just don't know how to communicate no more at all. The communication skills just suck. They can't have a regular dialogue with anybody, including the police officers. Ain't no use in it. Even if you don't like cops, there's a certain way you're not going to be able to communicate. If you do a certain thing, communicating like that, it's going to end badly for you. I've had dirty cops stop me for no reason. I'm not going to start acting the fool. Officer, why you stop me? He starts this blah, 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 blah. Give him my insurance. What? I go down and file charges. I'm not going to say and argue with a police officer on the street for no reason. He may get gun happy. So it's stupid. You're not going to win the argument. Just give them what they want. Later on, you can file charges. You can do whatever you need. You can file a report, whatever you need to do. Acting a fool is never a good idea. It's not.
Touching me, bro. There's nowhere I can go, bro.
Sit down.
I'm hyperventilating. Do you not see that? You're such a oh my God, bro. I don't have anywhere to go. You're trying to take my holy car, bro.
See, that's why you shouldn't act like this. If you're already doing bad, the worst thing you can do is get yourself in more trouble off of simple stuff. Doesn't make any damn sense. Now, I had one more before we get out here. This was a illegal immigrant who got arrested. Let me see if I can find her. This illegal immigrant, and then she started trying to bribe him. I don't know if she's from Thailand or China or whatever she's from. What did I do with it? She was trying her best to talk her way out of this too. So just let me go, I'll pay for it. Whatever she was saying. What did I do? Oh, here it is. I think she's from India. No, I think she's from India.
Here, from India to America.
Exactly, but the passport is not with me in this bag.
Do you have a picture of it?
Listen, I don't want to get into any trouble.
Yeah,
she was shoplifting. Now she says, I don't want to get in any trouble. Don't want to get in any trouble. You gonna come to this country and start stealing.
It's too late for that, girl. Pull up your passport. No, but then what am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do? I've been stealing. Just let me go.
That's none of my business. I don't know. You shouldn't have been stealing stuff. I've not yet done anything. Oh, you have. Pull up your passport. For what? What do I do? Okay.
What do I do? This is Kash Patel's little sister. She got caught stealing. Kash Patel's little sister got caught stealing.
So you can pull up your passport now, or we're going to take you back to the station and you can pull up your passport there. Please don't. I'm really. It's too late. Can you please just pull up your passport? You promised me that nothing. You promised me nothing would happen for I come over here and steal. We saw on the news that you're able to steal in the United States of America. Now you're trying to take me to jail for stealing. I just came off the plane from India. I want to shoplift. What's going to happen?
I did not promise you anything.
Of course you said that nothing. Once we do.
You said that nothing. Kash Patel is my brother. You said that nothing would happen.
No, I said as soon as we're done with our reporting, we'll try to get you out of here as soon as we can.
Yeah, you said you won't be allowed to. We're not going to fight with him.
We're not arguing.
We're not going to fight with him. It's too late. So what do you want me to do? I need you to pull up your passport. I need to see valid identification for you. And then? And then you will be going back to the station with us. I need to see your identification. Please don't take me.
You're wrong for that, old bag. You're wrong.
That's simply not going to happen. You don't get to have that choice anymore. You made lots of poor choices today, and now you have to pay for.
And then Brad piles on with what old bag to my inbreeding is the result.
But he said he's not going to put me in the station. Well, that's not.
He said I could steal and get away with it. Come on, can I offer you some favors on the side?
It doesn't work for us. I don't know who this man is. So I'm really sorry. I'm ready to pay for this. Again, I understand that you're sorry. I know you're ready to pay for it now, but you didn't want to pay for it then. So I need you to give me your identification, please. I'm really sorry. Please. You guys are going to see how long you have.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff. She's just scanning it all into her receipt.
But 1 second. He promised me that you can leave once it's scanned. That's simply none of my business. That has nothing to do with our job. So what do you want me to do?
Passport, please. Thank you.
This woman is cracking me up. What do you want me to do? Just because I caught stealing in America? Kash Patel is my brother. She got caught shoplifting as soon as she got off the plane. And now she said, what do you want me to do? You should let me go.
So what are all those other things that you were just swiping by?
No, that's all Indian documents.
Is it Indian document?
I don't have I can show you my license here.
Your license? You just came over here, girl. You ain't got no passport. Why you get over here?
Okay. So who's Jamisha?
Me.
So,
And this is
who's Anaya?
This is my name also.
She got two names. She said I got two names.
But this is my Jamisha Avlani. You can see my picture.
Okay.
This is me.
Okay, so this is not your first name.
No.
Okay, that's nice.
Listen, please don't please.
She may be a terrorist for all we know. She just come over here and just start stealing as soon as she get off the plane. Now she got two different names. This is not my name. This is my name. But that's not my name. That's kind of my name. But wait a minute. Can you just let me go? This is crazy.
Don't embarrass me, ma'am.
I think you're.
She said, don't embarrass me. She got caught stealing. She said, don't embarrass me.
Own choices are going to embarrass you. It has nothing to do with me.
So what do I have to do if I have to? What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do? Is she trying to like do some favors and some undercover like favors or something? What would you like me to do? I can give you a full body massage. Happy ending.
You are. I'm not taking anything. I'm ready to even pay for it.
It's not.
I'm ready to pay for it.
It does not work like that. I don't know why you keep saying the same thing over and over again.
So what do you want me to do?
I just want you to be quiet for right now.
I'm really sorry to bother you.
She's irritated. Ladies, I want you to be quiet. She said, I want you to be quiet.
It is. I'm really sorry.
I understand that you're sorry.
I'm not from this country. I'm not going to be staying here.
Okay. How far?
Okay. Are you allowed to steal things in India?
No.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
She says you're allowed to steal stuff in India. Peter said she was practicing.
Okay, the minute he came, the minute the door opened, he came. I returned back. I said I was just waiting.
She was practicing stealing. She wasn't really serious.
I've not gone away. How would I even run with these bags?
Lord have mercy. When I saw that, I don't know, that one cracked me up. She got caught stealing as soon as she got off the plane. She said, let me go. It's okay. Are you allowed to steal in India? No, I'm not allowed to steal in India. I came to America. I heard you could steal and get away with it. Anyway, we got to get out of here. Yeah, we'd have made enough fun of people right there. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna make sure, we're gonna see if Pam Bundy gonna do her job. Pam, you better do your job, girl. We ain't gonna leave you alone. It's been 7 hours and 15 days.